B'Shem Hashem Na'aseh V'Natzliach. We hope everybody is safe, and we hope to rejoin each other very soon. This week's parsha is BaMidbar, the beginning of the fourth book of the Torah. Always BaMidbar is directly connected to the parsha of Shavuot. As we know, next Thursday night is Shavuot in the year 5780. And what's really the connection that we have to read about BaMidbar, the desert? The Jews were in the desert for 40 years. See, there's no coincidence that we accepted the Torah in the middle of a desolate desert, because the Rambam says in Hilchot Deot, chapter 6, Perek Vav, that basically if a person is worried that it's common for us to be affected by our surroundings, peer pressure. So the Rambam ultimately says you should go to a good city and have good neighbors. But the Rambam says, "Ve'im hayu ra'im v'chataim shel manichim oto lishev b'medina ela ken yityarev imahem." If it's so coercive, if it's so perversive to follow the evil ways of your comrades and your neighbors, and they force it down your throat, like we see in the liberal media today. He says, go to the caves, go to the desert, just wilderness, so the cliffs, so you do not get affected by the dangerous habits, sinful ways of your neighbors. And I think this Rambam is really golden. See, David HaMelech teaches us, if we want to become close to God, sur mera ve'aseh tov. Stop sinning and then go do good. If you want to go into the mikveh and you're holding on to a dead lizard or a dead rat, you're not going to become pure. I was in the Joshua Tree National Park, the Mojave Desert. It's really desolate. What I think the deeper idea is each Jew needs to have a personal lech lecha before Shavuot. We need to erase all the foreign values. We know that it's very important for all of us to read Pirkei Avot, the 6th chapter this week. We learn about the 48 paths and keys to wisdom of Torah. The 17th one is we have to minimize our earthly indulgences and pleasures. It's called B'mi'ut ta'anug. And I saw something unbelievable from Maran HaChida, Ge'un Ozenu. He says that in Pirkei Avot de Rabbi Natan Bavli, it says, Amar Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi, the person that wrote the Mishnah taught us, Kol ha'mekabel alav ta'anugei olam hazeh. Whoever accepts on himself that his whole life's mission is to go on from one cruise and one party and one indulgence and drowned in earthly pleasure, Monin mimenu ta'anugei olam haba. When he comes to heaven, they're not going to give him the pleasure, because they said, we have to realize, what does it mean we have to go away from sin? We have to go into our personal lech lecha like Abraham did. We have to erase the foreign and incorrect values that our society is shoving down our throat. They think that everything is money, everything is luxury, everything is honor, to impress, to dress to impress others. But the truth is, no. We have to go to the desert, to our own Har Sinai, where I experienced this. Nothing grows there. There's no trees, there's no water, there's no civilization. But there is one thing, a place to clear your mind of the foreign and values, the foreign idols, and reject and connect to the only value, which is the Torah. And it's a scary thing. The Arizal says that the more a person is addicted and to overindulgence, the greater the Chidah brings from the Arizal, the greater and farther he goes away from God, and the bigger his sin is. And he says a person always has to fight himself Like King Solomon says, Sadiq ochel lisboa nafsho, a Sadiq eats enough food to become satiated, but the stomach of the evil, they eat 10 times more than necessary, and they have 10 times more earthly pleasures. Such a person cannot grasp the Torah, the Chovat HaLevavot says. And really, it's so wonderful that we have the girls and boys. Unfortunately, it's hard for the girls and the boys not to go back to yeshiva, but it's so crucial because nowadays they need to go through a washing machine. They need to wash out all these. True love is not what the media teaches you what love is. True purpose in life is not life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That we learn in the Gemara in Sanhedrin, Adam la'amal yulad. A person was created to work hard. Work hard in what? No, not to become a billionaire, to become a workaholic. But work hard in Torah, to internalize the Torah, to understand it perfectly, so you could carry out all the halachot perfectly. And really, this brings me to the final thing the Zera Shimshon says on this week's parsha. Why does the Torah need to repeat and go to such detail of the flags? The flag of tribe of Yehuda. He explains that the flags is the essence of who you are. When you have flags, you have peace. Because when the Jews accepted the Torah, they saw the angels have flags. What does that mean? They saw each angel has a special name and a special mission that no other angel in the world has. Each tribe of Israel is a special instrument in the orchestra that we praise God. Like Yosef is a special energy, and Benjamin and the Kabbalistic books go deep, deep into this. Yehuda is the tribe of kings. And it's so wonderful because when you know your mission in life, your flag, right? Why does the people always wear baseball caps or that show their team? Because that's who you identify. That's your alma mater or your college team. Well, our team is the team of Torah because Rabbeinu Saadia Gaon says, "En umatenu uma ela bishvil Torah." For 2,000 years, today is Yom Yerushalayim, and Jerusalem is the heart of the nation of Israel. And we thank God 1,000,000,000 times for this greatest and most precious gift. But for 2,000 years, we only prayed towards Jerusalem. We couldn't visit the Kotel. The only reason our nation is a nation is because of the Torah. So therefore, that's what we have to do. The desert is a place where you press the delete button. You get rid of all your earthly desires, and you realize that our team is Team Torah. We root for the Torah. We were created for the Torah. Nothing else is meaningful to the Torah. That we have to eat and drink and make money, that's all like the peel of the fruit. The main fruit, nobody can fathom that a fruit was created just for its seeds and for its outside shelling, its peel. No, the fruit is the fruit. The main reason for creation is for one to go the deepest possible understanding and break his head. Tiyu amelim beTorah, sweat over the Torah, review it 101 times till you internalize it perfectly, and it's only then that you're able to truly accept the Torah, because it's Kiem Chayenu V'Arach Yameinu. Have a meaningful Shabbat, meaningful holiday, and be well.